specific genre and sort of confine it to those boundaries. But the music that I gravitate most towards and that I feel like my writing parallels would be more like red dirt country.
Okay, that's a good way to describe it right there. Now, this stuff that's coming out now is, we talk about this a lot too in the studios, that there's certain music, there's certain bands that changed music. The Beatles changed music, Nirvana changed music. I think Chris Stapleton, Jamie Johnson, Whitey Morgan, those guys, yourself, you're changing country. It's kind of going back to the old style country, but it's definitely, there's a movement it's a good movement.
You are absolutely right. There's a movement taking place.
Yeah.
So that's we definitely need more guys and girls like you out there doing what you're doing. And so now, how long have you been on tour right now for this? You're doing a solo tour right now?
Yeah, solo acoustic tour. I got up here on Wednesday. I played the first gig in Platteville, Wisconsin.
Okay. Yep.
Thursday. Last night I was in Dubuque, Iowa.
Okay.
At the Yard Arm. Tonight I will be at Lock 12 in Bellevue. And I actually have to look. I'm terrible. Natalie from Rock Easy Entertainment, she did an awesome job of booking all these shows for me.
That's cool.
Be at Hog House in Princeton, Illinois on Sunday, and then at Logan's Bar and Grill. I can't remember where that's at. Tomorrow night.
Logan's. That sounds familiar.
Oh, it's in Freeport.
That's why we know.
Yeah. They're friends of ours for sure at the station. Now, see, when you're in Princeton, I'm going to tell my buddy at the silo. He's probably going to be at the silo all day. What time do you start?
Good question.
Yeah, go ahead and look, because the gentleman that owns the Cycle Silo lives in Princeton, Illinois. That's where my '60 Chevy is right now in his garage.
Okay.
So maybe he can stop in and check you guys
That'd
out,
be
or
great.
check you out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I start at 8.
Yeah,
Princeton.
that might be something that we can get worked out. So cool. Kind of some scouts out there for you anyway. But I'll give you all I'll just give them your music, man. We got it. So
yeah.
And then you want to play a song for us?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
Grab my guitar.
All right. Have guitar will travel, for sure. But yeah, we're talking right now to Andrew Chastain, and all the way from North Carolina, hanging out at WQUD. Yep, we're broadcasting live from the Rhythm City Casino Studios, and he's going to throw out a song right now, and I'm looking forward to it.
So this song, we actually just released a music video for this last week, and this song was inspired by both of my grandpas.
Oh, cool.
The one I mentioned earlier, that sort of, he's been my biggest musical inspiration from the time I was a kid. And my dad's dad, he's just, I'm very blessed to be born into the family that I've been on both sides, and the work ethic and just the morals that they've taught me. So I was really happy to be able to include both of them into this music video. And this one's called Roots. It's about remembering where you come from.
All right.
Well, I was born just across that Georgia line, and I grew up in the mountains of North Carolina. I spent my summers riding bikes, catching catfish and lightning bugs. My mama and daddy never spared the rod or the good book. My papa's hands, well, they were calloused as could be. And he passed that work ethic to my daddy and me. He said, do your best, son, and always tell the truth. Know where you're going, boy, and don't forget your roots. Cause the storms in life, they'll roll and they will rage. You'll feel your limbs start to bend before they break. Just remember this land where you were raised. Wish I could say that I was just playing a part. Then we became the kings of Friday nights, just before my dreams and reality collided. Because the storms in life, you know they'll roll and they will rage. You'll feel your limbs start to bend before they break. Just remember this land where you were raised, and keep your faith. Cause the storms in life, you know they'll roll and they will rage. You'll feel your limbs start to bend before they break. Just remember this dirt where you were made, and keep your faith. You know where you're going, boy. You know where you're going, boy. And don't forget your roots. You know where you're going, boy. And don't forget your roots.
Wow,
That
man.
was sweet. That was
Right.
sweet. Definitely reminded me of my roots because we call my grandpa and grandma Papa and Mama.
Oh yeah,
So,
yeah.
Man, it's going to be hard not to steal that King of Friday Nights, man. That is
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that line pulled me, man. That was
Thanks,
great.
man.
That was so good, so good. If you're just tuning in right now, we're talking to Andrew Chastain from North Carolina up here on a soul tour. He's going to be up at Lock 12 tonight in Bellevue, Iowa. Definitely do not miss that show if you can get up there and check him out. If you're up there right now listening, just walk out your door, go to the bar, and check him out.
yeah, there you go. Wait.
But he's going to be in Princeton, Illinois on Sunday. And on Saturday, where are you going to be again?
Freeport,
Freeport.
Logan's.
At Logan's in
yeah.
Freeport.
So definitely a nice rounded. You're hitting the cool.
Yeah.
This is really, and I don't want to cut down my state or Iowa, but this is where the scenery is right here, right
Yeah.
around the river, the bluffs. This is the best area to drive and check the sights out. Once you get halfway through Iowa, you're gonna go, what are they gonna do with all this damn corn?
Corn. Yeah.
Same with Illinois. A lot of people, my friends from the West Coast, said, yeah, we usually drive through Illinois and Iowa at night.
Every time I close my eyes, I'm seeing corn stalks for the last couple of days.
Oh,
Man,
yeah.
and right now, and it's funny, I don't ever get sick of it, but the sweet corn has been for sale on every block, around. And it's like tomatoes and sweet corn. This is the best time of year to have either.
Yeah.
Because they're all, BLTs and sweet corn. It's what we like to eat this in the the dog days of summer, I guess you can call it.
Yeah.
So that was a great song. What was the name of that one again?
It's called Roots.
Roots. Okay, that was a very cool song.
Thanks, man.
That definitely, like I said, you can't. I'm glad you don't want to categorize that because I don't even know what.
Yeah, you're right.
The first time when everybody heard Zach Brown, you might have heard him earlier, but the first time I ever heard him was Chicken Fried, and
Yeah.
it was a cool song. Well, then I got the album, and that's the only song that sounds like
Right.
Yeah.
that. The rest of it, I wouldn't even call. It's almost like island country.
Yeah.
I don't even know what to put it at. There's bluegrass roots there.
Right.
He's an amazing picker too. He's
Oh
definitely.
yeah, I love those guys.
Play the guitar, but that's the way to do it. Just put your music out there and let somebody else
Yeah.
categorize
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, just do what's in your heart. That's the main thing that we try to not stray from.
Definitely. We've been playing you this week and getting ready for your visit here, and it's just I don't know where you had yourself recorded, but it's definitely sounds good.
Clubman. Well, our latest one was recorded at Clubman Studios in Blairsville, Georgia. Jimmy Smith, he did a great job. The first album we put out, we recorded in Franklin, Tennessee, at Dark Horse Recording, and that was our first band venture together. So it's been a learning process the whole way. We keep inching our way, getting a little bit better, learning.
Now, how long has your band been together?
We've been together for 5 years.
5 years? Okay,
Wow.
so you've had your bumps in the road.
Yeah.
You find out what you hate about everybody and what you like about everybody. It's hard to do. So I mean, I don't know any secrets you can, because keeping bands together.
Throw your ego away.
There you go.
Throw your ego away.
That's
Yeah.
great advice.
Yeah, we all get along really good. We're friends first, musicians second. So everything kind of seems to work itself out that way. Of course, everybody goes through tiffs now and then.
Oh yeah.
But
You can't be in the same area with somebody that long
Right.
without something.
Yeah, it's just like family. You guys are gonna get on each other's nerves some way or
Exactly.
somehow or another.
No, I know from just my experience, we'd have band practice, and the best and worst invention ever was the computer and the internet, because we'd get on YouTube to learn a song. Then all of a sudden we're watching penguins jump
Yes.
through flaming hoops, and practice is over. And you can't even remember what you started on.
yeah,
So, but I definitely remember the days too of just go out and buying an album or a tape and playing it over and over to try to learn the parts.
yeah,
Now they have it to where it's tabbed out. You can put any search engine in and find anybody's music, and so it's an easy place to learn music if you're not if you're not lazy, just
Right.
a little bit. You don't have to be super crazy, motivated, but just you're not a little bit lazy, you'll be fine.
yeah.
How many people are in your band?
I have a 5-piece band.
All right.
So there's 4 other guys. We have a pedal steel player, Zach Kilmer. We got a drummer, Ben Kilmer. They're actually brothers, and they're actually from Missouri. So they've played in and around this area. They used to tour with a group called the Harmed Brothers. Dave Poole is our bassist, and then our lead guitarist is Caleb Garrett.
Okay. Caleb Garrett, that's a cool name.
Yeah, we call him Kev. We all have random nicknames, and everybody's got like this cool nickname, and then we've got Kev.
So,
go ahead.
what's yours? What's your random nickname? You're not gonna share.
It's
That's
not.
all right.
It wasn't self-designated, by the way. Ben, our drummer, he's the funny guy. He comes up with all the names, and he's got reasons behind all of them. But mine is Tank Goodman.
Tank.
Yeah.
Tank Goodman.
We'll have to ask him someday the story behind that.
Maybe off air.
Okay.
Well, that's great. That's good stuff. So you're go back down with those guys after your tour. We'd like to get the whole band up here. That'd be a
For
good
sure.
time.
Yeah, we're coming back in November.
Okay.
The whole band. So we're working on a band tour right now.
All right. Definitely. I will do some stuff too. Now, who's your agent?
Natalie Murphy with Rock Easy.
Okay, Natalie Murphy. I'll remember that, because maybe I can throw some stuff her way, and she can do her magic.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of cool venues to play up here. There's reasons why guys from Nashville and Memphis come here and play.
Yeah.
Because I think for the area, the musicians do pretty well. Because I've been to Nashville, and they're playing for a hat.
Mm-hmm.
They're playing.
Or you're paying to play.
Yeah,
Some
and they're
places.
playing
Oh, wow.
nonstop.
Working like a dog.
Yeah, and not to knock Nashville, there's a lot of amazing performers, but I think the Midwest, with like you coming in West, we have just as much talent right here in this area.
Oh, it's been crazy. I mean, just the network up here that I've ran into the last couple of days. It's really cool.
It's cool. It went away. It really did. It went away for a while in the late '90s, early 2000s. Everybody was doing a DJ,
Yeah.
or not even that. And bands wasn't happening every weekend everywhere. And now we have live music, and it's just such a great thing to be able to go down the street and see a band.
Yeah.
So thank you for coming up here and helping us out with that.
Oh,
Absolutely.
Thanks for having me.
I want to hear another song. I'm getting greedy over here. I want to hear another song.
All right.
That last one was great.
I'm gonna take the headphones off for this. Thank you.
He doesn't want to hear himself.
I'm judging myself. So this is a song that I wrote a long time ago. I actually put this out on an acoustic EP in 2014, and I was in college for a very short stint, and
Wised up and got out there.
it was my first time ever being away from home, away from small town life in general, and that's when I started writing songs. Kind of realized a lot of the things that I'd taken for granted, and I was just homesick one day, and I wrote this one, and it's been released it in 2014, and then the band and I just recorded it as a full band piece and put it out on our newest album that we came out with this year. put a music video out for it in February as well. But this one's about the little town of Murphy that I grew up in. It's called Carolina Hills. Have you ever seen a Carolina moon dancing on the lake? Or felt the warm drops from a summertime rain? Have you ever heard a V8 sound? The windows are rolled down, or looking in the rear view, watching the dust settle to the background. Oh, 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 whoa, oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Watch it settle to the background. In the place where I first learned who Jesus was, and the place where I found my heart could fall in love. It's where those Friday night football lights, they still give me chills. Lord, I'm proud to say that I'm from those Carolina hills. Oh, 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 whoa, oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, those Carolina hills. Have you ever jumped off that second bridge out in hanging dog? Watch out for the law, don't know how we never did get caught. Have you ever watched the sun crawl up from behind a mountaintop, reminding you that time, well, it don't ever stop. Oh, 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 no, oh, no, oh, oh. I know it don't ever stop. In the place where I first learned who Jesus was, and the place where I found my heart to fall in love. It's where those Friday night football lights, they still give me chills. Lord, I'm proud to say that I'm from those Carolina hills. Oh, 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 whoa, oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, those Carolina hills. Now, if there's one thing in this life that I know to be true, well, this is where I wanna be when my life is said and through. 'Cause it's the place where I first learned who Jesus was, and the place where I found my heart fall in love. It's where those Friday night football lights, they still give me chills. Lord, I'm proud to say that I'm from those Carolina hills. Oh, 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 whoa, oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Those Carolina hills.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
that is cool, man.
That made me homesick,
That is so cool. That is definitely that's growing up, man.
for sure.
If your friends all jumped off a bridge, would you? Yep.
We holding hands.
Oh man,
That was great. I can feel how that would be being homesick and missing all those things. You
Yeah.
did a good job with that one. That was great.
Thank you.
wow. It took me back to when I was like 13, and my buddy Robert Hicks. We dared. He's a really good swimmer. We dared him to swim across the Mississippi. We always
Oh, my
we always swam in the
gosh.
Mississippi, right? So he did. We never like brought shorts. We were just in our underwear swimming. So he swam across the river, and the Coast Guard came out, the whole 9 yards,
Oh,
and they wouldn't let him swim back. So he had to walk across the bridge in his underwear.
oh wow.
Oh, man,
That'll
it's a
learn
great
ya.
song.
That'll learn ya.
That's when you know it's a good song, when it triggers something like that. You know?
Yeah, I mean,
Makes you think back.
that's what it's all about, is the connection, you know. If somebody else can relate to an idea that originated in your mind, you know, then you're connected.
You're getting her done, buddy.
Yeah.
That's
I got a message from AD that we should talk about Facebook, because this is all going live on Facebook right now.
all right. We are.
So I forgot to mention that.
Yeah. So
So-
go to the WQUD FM Facebook page, And
You can see what Andrew looks like while he plays his guitar.
definitely
check it
And
out.
I snapped him too. I snapped him.
You snap
He's
it
on
over there.
Snapchat, yeah.
We are all kinds of media in here.
We're on the
Speaking of which,
interweb.
where can we find your music?
You can get all of our original music is on all the major distributors: Apple Music, iTunes, Spotify, Amazon, Pandora, iHeartRadio.
Okay.
We've got.
You're out there then.
Yeah, we're out there a little
Good
bit.
deal.
And definitely going to be able to hear him right here on Vintage Radio.
For sure.
For sure.
Awesome.
that was definitely a cool song. I just keep writing because what you're doing is great.
Thanks, man.
Digging it. Now, you guys, do you have anything planned for the full band when you get back? Do you have some stuff coming up down there, some big stuff?
Yeah.
I'll check in his calendar.
I am that guy
yeah,
right now.
definitely.
Well, I get asked all the time, like, hey, where are you guys going to be next week? And I'm like, I got to grab my phone, honestly.
That's
Same
good,
way.
though. You
Where
got
am
it
I
all
today?
in one spot. That's the important thing.
So when we get back on the 23rd, we're playing at a venue in Hiawassee, Georgia called the Sandbar.
Oh,
So
cool.
it's a good time. We're doing a big festival in Western North Carolina on the 31st called Squeeze the Lemon. It's a fairly new festival. They just started
Okay.
this year, but they've been having really good turnouts, and it's going to be fun. We're looking forward to that. And we've got a lot of gigs, in between then at random places, which you can find on our website, andrewchastain.com, and get the whole schedule out there because I can't remember all of it.
But that's good. That's
Definitely.
a good thing.
So go to andrewchastain.com. That's a definitely a good way to find out what he's doing or to find his music, any of that stuff.
Yeah.
Very cool. I know that the build that we've been trying to get on that is in Winston is the Heavy Rebel
Oh, yeah.
Weekender or whatever. That's a big
Right.
a bunch of bands play that. I think Lucky Tub played that one year, but that's just stuff. I want to start talking to you more because I want to do some stuff down south through the winter.
You
Yeah,
guys
man.
going to make a connection
Come
here.
on, come on down.
I'll bring you up here in the summer and we can just do a reverse
That's perfect.
thing down there. But no, thank you so much for coming in. What else do you got? Can you get one more out for us? Do you think?
Yeah.
All right.
Yay.
Let me figure out what I want to play.
Yeah, and then tell us about it a little
Yeah.
bit. And that was the last song was great.
Thanks, man. So this is one off of our new album as well, and this one's just about making a mistake and realizing that it's too little, too late by the time that you figure it out. So hence the name Too Little, Too Late. Well, the car is parked in the driveway sitting on it, and she had everything she owned in the backseat. I guess she was done just sitting around waiting on me to change. Well, it finally sank in about the time I watched those tail lights fade, and they say it's too little, too late sometimes. I'd give anything to go back in time, see what I'm seeing tonight, and I pray that my feet won't fail me now. With some gas in my truck, a little luck, and it ain't too little, too late. Well, I should have seen it coming down the barrel for a long time now, but it eased on in and crept on up just like a Sunday morning coming down. She found out that betting on me was a losing
Oh, right.
Ouch.
All right. Very cool. Very cool. Man, it's those songs like that.
Make you think, make you feel.
The honesty songs. That's the easiest way for me to write too. Is if you're writing from your heart.
Yeah, flows out.
It comes out.
Right.
You're trying to. I'm gonna write a song about this.
Trucks. I'm going to write a song about trucks. I don't know anything about trucks, but I'm going to write something.
Oh, there's so much of that going on. There's
Amen.
so much of that. Throw a couple. I wrote a song about the all-American country sellout, and it's basically just making fun of, these guys singing about tractors and never turn a key on one.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's funny, but this is real country right here. This is good stuff. Waylon and Willie didn't write about being a cowboy. I mean, they did, but they were.
Right.
They didn't write about being a farmer.
Right.
They just did their thing. So no, that's real roots music right there. I'm digging it.
Thanks, man.
Very cool. So what time do you fire off again tonight?
Tonight is playing from 8 to 11.
8 to 11. That seems to be the Friday night time, 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
A little bit earlier, and actually more venues are pushing it up earlier too because people don't want to run the gauntlet at 2 o'clock in the morning and get home either.
Right.
So anyway, that's what I would like to do is where it's illegal to drive sober between 12 and 2 every night. So if you're getting out there, it's your fault.
That's a good one.
Then that way we're just wrecking ourselves and nobody else.
Survival of the fittest right there.
No, just kidding. But definitely, it's good. So Lock 12 from 8 to 11.
8 to 11.
8 to 11. So that's cool. That's a good show. That's definitely.
Yeah, be fun.
Tons more of what we just heard.
Yeah, I wish I could go. I really do. I got a show tonight, or I'd be there for sure.
Yeah, you guys are both doing the same thing tonight.
Yeah,
different places.
Different places.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm taking the set list before he leaves.
Yeah, good deal.
We're doing the exact same thing. That's the problem with being in a band is that people ask me, "Have I heard? Did you hear so and so?"
Right.
No.
Yeah, you're always gigging.
And then if you do have a Friday off and you go out or a Saturday, people are like, why aren't you playing? What's going on? It's okay. We just had a night off.
Yeah.
You need them every once in a while. But definitely have a great show tonight.
Thanks,
and
man.
we appreciate you stopping in. Anything else you want to share before you hit the road?
I'm just glad to be here. It's really cool. Everybody I've met up here has been really nice and hospitable.
Good. Well, if there isn't, let us know. We'll take care of it.
You guys will be the first people that I call. I'll be like, get them.
All right. Good deal.
Well, that's the beauty about the Midwest. That I had a friend that moved out to the East Coast to work, same plant, and it's just their nature to be blunt. People are not necessarily rude, but they're just blunt.
Right.
Like we're here, we're like, hey, how? She goes, nobody waves at anybody if they don't know them. We wave at everybody.
Yeah.
Hey, there's another person. Hi,
Yeah.
human. Oh shoot! I got 3 dogs that know me by my name now that walk the bike path in Fulton. They got to come up and say hi to.
Okay, when
it's
you're
a Midwest
walking,
thing,
yeah, just you're out walking and people are walking their dogs and they have
Yep.
to stop you
It's
because you got to pet their dog.
I'm part of the route. Yeah,
Yep.
I'm part of the route. So, well, thank you, Andrew, for coming in,
Yeah, thank
and
you.
definitely some great songs. And I mean, I wouldn't be ashamed if you did one more before you left. But that's
we want you to be comfortable with it.
That's
but
totally
we
up to
definitely
you.
want it.
Okay.
It's the same pay.
Let's see. Do something off of my. So this is another song that I wrote when I was at my brief stint in college, and my roommate actually got me turned on to this Western writer named Louis L'Amour.
I know Louis L'Amour.
Yeah.
My uncle read all his westerns.
Yeah, my dad.
Your dad
there's,
did
like,
too.
Piles of them.
Yes.
Oh, I love
Yeah,
it.
it's
I
like the
mean-
romance novel of women have all them romances. All these guys have all
Exactly.
these Louis L'Amour books.
I've got like 30 of them sitting on my shelf.
Sweet.
It was 8th grade reading level probably. I was my early 20s, so it was just right up my alley. And I probably read like 20 of them in a year. I was really proud of myself, and he and I just would talk about these books and stuff. And I started this song kind of as a joke, just like a culmination of a bunch of those Western stories, and had no idea that like 2 years later I'd be recording it out in Nashville with my band. That I
Wow.
didn't have at the time. So it's kind of funny how things kind of
Goosebumps.
come full circle. But this one tells a story, and if you listen and you pay attention, sometimes it takes a couple times to catch all the details, but if you pay attention, you can catch the story. This one's called Cowboy. There's a tall man wearing a Stetson cowboy hat, and the horse he's riding is dark as midnight black. He's got 2 6 guns by his side and they're untied. If you're looking for trouble tonight, son, ain't your night. They call him an outlaw, some call him a hero, but if you ask him, he's just a cowboy. Ooh, he was raised on blood, sweat, and pain. Only thing his daddy left was his last name. On the day they shot him dead 10 years ago. He's a man on a mission, and you best stay out of his way. He's got the fastest pistols from here to San Jose. And if you feel like dying, well, go on and draw that gun. But I'm telling you now, so you still have a chance to run. They call me an outlaw, some call me a hero, but if you ask me, well, I'm just a cowboy. Ooh, I was raised on blood, sweat, and pain. You shot my daddy in the back when I was 13, but today hell's gonna get some new company. Now you can see in his eyes as the years came rushing back, all the memories and times and things better left in the past. And as he reached for his gun, he felt the bullet hit his chest. And the last thing he heard before he left the earth was this: they call me an outlaw, some call me a hero, but if you ask me, well, I'm just a cowboy. Ooh, I was raised on blood, sweat, and pain. It's been a long time coming. Stay you and me, I gotta go now. I can hear the sheriff coming for me. Yeah, they call me an outlaw, some call me a hero, but if you ask me, I'm just a cowboy.
All right, very cool.
Thank you.
Very cool. I want this. If we get that one to my dad.
I was just thinking of Larry because he likes songs with stories in it. That was a good story song.
Thank you.
Definitely cool. And dad's big, like I said, Louis L'Amour.
Right.
You know, he's depressed that he can't find a new one. You know, that's the thing. Definitely a reader. So cool. Thank you for coming in, Andrew.
Yeah,
and you're welcome back anytime.
Absolutely.
Man. Definitely come back
We
and see us
enjoyed it.
again.
Thank you.
And we do have room for the whole band. If you do come up, put you all up and get you singing in here on the radio for us.
Yeah,
we
man.
Appreciate it.
We'll be back in November sometime, so.
All right.
We will
We'll
see
see
you
you guys
then.
We'll be,
All right.
we'll be watching
Date.
for you. Thanks. All right, everybody. That was Andrew Chastain, and we're gonna send you out with one more of his songs, off of his latest album, and share it with you now. Here we go. Thanks once again, Andrew.
Thank y'all.